Oh, let's talk about. We'll talk about. You want to talk Jai Courtney? Let's talk Jai Courtney. We can do that. We're able to do that, right? Fine. Let's do that. That works for me. If it works for me, it works for you, right? Is that true? I don't want to speak for you, but it's fine. Jai Courtney is hoping for a Boomerang return. Okay. Let's see. How's that going to work? While people weren't fans of his forays into the Terminator, a diehard franchise, Jai Courtney's work in shows like Spartacus and films like Reacher, Divergent, and The Exception fared better. Arguably, his most famous role to date, though, is as Captain Boomerang in David Ayer's Suicide Squad. The actor often one of the best parts of the feature, and unfortunately, one who seemed to meet his demise in the opening of the Suicide Squad. With the recent trailer for the second season of Peacemaker seemingly teasing pocket dimensions, could Courtney's Cap come back in his glory? Appearing Cannes to promote his role as a shark-obsessed serial killer in Dangerous Animals, he says he's recently had a conversation with DC Studios chief James Gunn about returning. Rather, he pleaded for Boomerang to return, saying, I was like, come on, man. Boomerang's cool. And James is like, those rules don't really apply. Just because he dies here doesn't mean it's gone forever, right? And I was like, yeah, hell yeah. So I have hope. Somewhere in the back of my mind, there's a prayer that we'll see more of Boomerang one day. Several characters from the DCEU have made the jump to the new DC universe, including Amanda Waller, Peacemaker, Amelia Harcourt, John Anamus, Weasel, and Blue Beetle. It's expected we'll get more insight when Superman premieres on July 11th. I have such an interesting relationship with Jai Courtney because for some of you have just been following me recently. Some of you have been following me forever. I was maybe unfairly a harsh critic of Jai Courtney for a bit. I think it was more so that studios shoving people down your throat and saying, this is your next star. This is it. Eat it. That's your star. And you say, no, this person hasn't really earned this. And to no fault of their own, they're thrown into this kind of machine with bad writing, whether it's Terminator or whatever it was, and other things, the Die Hard movie, and you get these beloved franchises, and you look at the guy who's in it twice, and you go, it must be his fault, and it wasn't. And then he was in something else. I think it was an Angelina Jolie directed movie that he did, and it was a supporting character. He started doing, and Sam Worthington was similar. But then I had the opportunity to interview Jai Courtney twice. Really nice guy. Now that doesn't mean he comes in, he's like a nice guy. Oh, nice guy. So his all of his performances got better. Yeah, it wasn't the case at all. It was that he started getting different roles, and he was very good as Boomerang. But I was impressed with him as an individual, and then I was really started to get impressed with him with the roles. He made a good switch in his career and how he's taken stuff. Now, as far as Boomerang, I think Boomerang could come back, especially if you watch that trailer on Peacemaker season 2 and the way that they tease it at the end. But you got to be careful, though. Again, with MCU just really got mud all over their face with all the multiverse stuff, and it takes away from emotionally attaching to things. Like, oh, well, it doesn't matter the person. Like, even James Gunn just said, he's like, yeah, just because he's gone doesn't mean he's gone forever. It kind of sucks, it kind of sucks that is a realistic rule for a lot of these things. You're like, oh, okay, well, just because they died doesn't mean that they're dead forever. And even though you got really sad about that, now you can be happy they're back. It's like, well, I shouldn't have gotten sad. So anyway, I'd be up for him coming back, though, because I want to see him. I don't think he got his due playing the character, because again, Suicide Squad was not the best, and thus Suicide Squad was great, but he's barely in it. So I'd like to see what he does. But what do you guys think? You think this is something that should happen? Should it not happen? Put your thoughts in there. Let me know. So it's Turtle Beach time, and I'm excited to talk about them again. Man, that Stealth 700 headset that I got, whoo-wee, the sound. I was playing the Indiana Jones game. The sound is just so, it's like, you guys know how I am with sound and movies in general. Playing this game and hearing every little bit of sound, because the headset is just so incredible. It just does, it leaps and bounds better than previous ones that I've used. But it's funny when you're playing the game and you're so just taken in by all the sounds because the headset is so incredible. I was like, oh, wait, I got to pay attention to what's going on. I'm going to get popped by one of these bad guys. And the other great thing about it, it's got an 80-hour battery life. I was like, oh, I got to charge this thing. It's like, no, not yet. You got time. I mean, you could. You don't have to. And that's the worst when you're playing a game, you're doing something with the headset, and then just craps out, and you're like, oh, I got to wait forever. It's great. The Stealth 700 has the industry's first ever cross-play dual wireless transmitter system. It means you can seamlessly switch between your consoles and the PC with just a click of a button. It gets even better. While being connected to your console, the Stealth 700 can connect with your phone for music streaming, taking calls at the same time. Listen to your favorite songs while gaming, all done with the Stealth 700. And it's not just amazing headsets that Turtle Beach has. They have every gaming accessory that you could ever want, and they're all high quality, and they're prices that don't break the bank. It's most important. From flight and racing simulators to controllers, keyboards, and mice, Turtle Beach is the ultimate gaming cheat code. You got to head to turtlebeach.com. You got to use that code Kristian, 10% off your entire order. That is 10% off your order at turtlebeach.com. Use the promo code Kristian. You're going to purchase it like you did last time. They'll ask you where you heard about them. You got to tell them our show sent you. We did it. Get the ultimate immersed gaming experience with Turtle Beach today.